hope you are having an amazing day. So today we're going to dive into a serious and very interesting topic relating to Stranger Things. So we're going to talk about Will Byers and why I believe he's exhibiting symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, also known as PTSD. I mean, the poor guy has been through so much, getting snatched and trapped in the Upside Down in Season 1, then getting possessed by the Mind Flayer in Season 2. That's a lifetime of trauma before he even got his driver's license. Now, what exactly is PTSD? Well, according to the DSM-5, which is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, it's a condition that can develop after you've been exposed to actual or threatened death, serious injury, or sexual violence. And unfortunately, Will definitely checks that box. Exposure to the Demogorgon and the whole Upside Down thing, yes, that qualifies as threatened death and serious injury a million times over. Now, the diagnosis is broken down into 4 main system clusters, and we can clearly see Will fitting into all of them, based on my observational studies from watching his behavior on the show. Now, Will's system clusters. So number 1, the intrusion symptoms, which are the flashbacks. This is when the traumatic event is persistently re-experienced, and for Will, this is basically his whole personality after Season 1. Recurrent, involuntary, distressing memories. He's always on edge, getting that tingling on the back of his neck and hearing those visions where he's back in the Upside Down or seeing through the Mind Flayer's eyes. These are dissociative reactions or flashbacks, which are a classic sign of re-experiencing the trauma. Intense distress and physical reactions to reminders. Remember how easily he was triggered? Even things such as playing D&D, which used to be his comfort zone. Now it starts reminding him of the monsters and the chaos. Number 2, avoidance. Trying to forget. Will is constantly trying to avoid thoughts, feelings, or external reminders associated with the Upside Down. He's often hesitant to even talk about what happened. He just wants things to go back to how they were before, which shows his intense desire to avoid this scary new reality. He's trying to cling on to his childhood because of the trauma that stole his adolescence. Number 3, negative altercations in mood and cognitions. Now this is where the changes in his beliefs and emotions has had persistent negative emotional state. He's often sad, quiet, and feels detached or even estranged from his friends as they move on with their lives and relationships. He feels left behind, but he's also just desperately trying to keep the D&D group together because that's the only thing that felt safe and normal. He's also struggling to fully participate in new activities with his friends, like dating or growing up, because he's stuck in the past. Number 4, alterations in arousal and reactivity. Now, this is the always-on state that comes with trauma, hypervigilance, and exaggerated startle with response. Will is constantly watching out for the next thing. He's the first one to feel the Mind Flayer coming or sense a shift in the atmosphere. This is his nervous system being a persistent state of fight or flight, which also causes sleep disturbance. Though the show doesn't always focus on it, we can assume that between the nightmares and the constant fear, he's probably not getting a lot of peaceful rest. Now, the psychological takeaway. When we look at the collection of symptoms, it's clear that Will's behavior is deviating from what society would consider typical or healthy, a concept we call abnormality in psychology. While his friends are dealing with normal teenage problems, Will's mind and body are still reacting to a truly terrifying world-ending event. It's important to remember that his struggles aren't a character flaw. They're a completely understandable reaction to his severe trauma. He's showing a quite kind of resilience by choosing to stay connected to his loved ones, even though his mind wants to pull away from it. Now, I hope this little deep dive was helpful for your next season of Stranger Things, and I hope you enjoyed my exploration on Diagnosing Will from Stranger Things.